is Janet from the UK. And she'll be facing our team of gladiators, Ice, Astra, Flame, Power, and Delilah. And to start the game, our international referee, John Forsyth.
Great Britain, ready!
Janet Allen from Bristol, England, British Women's Gladiator Champion for 1995, stands 5'4", weighs just over 9 stone, up against 57 stones of gladiators. Janet into the gauntlet against Ice. Ice gives her a cool reception. Ice determined to exact her vengeance for that humbling defeat on the wall. Janet down but not out, tries to shimmy along the wall, past the cold American, along past Astra, keeping herself along the wall as if she was lost in the dark. The Australian Flames next, incredible technique from the UK's contender, using the wall to pull herself along. Oh, into the pads of the German Power. Oh, Janet's down and her helmet's off. But it looks like she'll be saved by the whistle as John Forsyth blows time. Janet looks hurt. Could be that elbow. Mum Fay hoping it's not serious. And Janet looks in great pain as they ease that protective elbow pad off. Physio Mike Garmston examining the injury. Janet's brother Elkin there concerned. Janet embarrassed the first 3 international gladiators in the gauntlet by dragging herself along the wall, but in the closing seconds, Power put the brakes on and Janet took the knock. Janet's on her feet now, thank goodness, and the Allen family are on theirs too.
Janet, the crowd are really behind you there. You're a very, very brave contender. How's your elbow?
It's very sore at the moment, and the girls are very tough, and I'm only little, so they've made mincemeat out of me.
Well, I know you were very nervous backstage before Gauntlet, and you had every reason to be. It was pretty tough, wasn't it?
That's right, very tough.
So I think you should go off now and see the medic and make sure that you're okay to play the next game, because we want you in it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's hear it for Janet. Our next female contender to run the gauntlet is Peggy from the USA. And she'll be facing our team of gladiators, Lightning, Astra, Flame, Power, and Sahara.
Well, Peggy's looking forward to this. Here's what she told me earlier.
In my game of Gauntlet, I was lucky to have a competitor who didn't have too much experience. I managed to get through the Gauntlet in, I think it was 10 seconds. The Gauntlet they have here is a lot wider. You have a lot more room to run around and kind of parade past the gladiators, which was great for me. I mean, I loved it. I had a really great time.
USA, ready! Gladiators, ready! 3.
Peggy, 6 inches taller and 30 pounds heavier than Janet, steams in. Oh, strikes the Lightning out. Astra next. Oh, nothing cavalier from the Astra. Into Flame's ramrod. The Flame scorching Peggy there. Tries to hold her. Not for long. Power next. Peggy switches her off with ease. Sahara, no, the American's through. 13 seconds. She did it before. Now she's done it again. Kimberly's there.
Peggy, you are just incredible. That was phenomenal.
Oh, that was a bit harder.
Was it harder than the last heat?
Definitely. I'm sure they were ready this time.
Well, it didn't look like they were ready for you because you just powered on through them.
I don't know how. I'm just glad it's over.
Now tell me, which gladiator was the toughest?
I lost count. I was going through, I was like, is it 3 or 4 or 5?
Well, you were going so fast we almost didn't see you. Now, Andrew, what was her time?
13 seconds.
13 seconds. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I am.
Well, you certainly should be. Let's hear it for Peggy from the USA.
After that blistering event, Janet from the UK stays on 5 while the USA's Peggy scores another maximum, taking her up to 30.
Our first male contender to run the gauntlet from the UK is Sean. And he'll be facing the wall of gladiators, Hawk, Vulcan, Flash, Impy, and Titan. Over to our international referee, Larry Thompson.
Sean Clay from Wakefield, England, in the motor trade. He's 6 foot 14 stone, and he'll need a motor to get through this gauntlet.
Great Britain, ready!
hope he hasn't trodden on something. Fourth, first in the pecking order, Sean steams into the American and gives him the bird. Oh, the Australian Vulcan next stings in with those power pads. Sean grinds to a halt. Vulcan alert, his ears are up, and he's pushing and parrying the Englishman. The ref getting in the way there. Sean needs to get rid of this guy. Come on, oh, slips in nicely. Hammers into the German. Flash trying to clean him, but Sean makes him look like a flash in the pan. Flash and Sean crash into Impey, the South African imp. Can't hold him. Next is Titan, but he's through. Sean Clay, superb gauntlet run for the UK's contender.
You did it! Congratulations, 10 points.
Oh, and Vulcan getting stuck in for some afters, and Sean's wife, Jane, looks worried, and you can't blame her. Her husband being attacked by a Vulcan.
Well, you made it through, and did he get his 10 points?
29.64 inside.
5 points. I know you're disappointed, but still in all, I wasn't sure if you'd get through. They were a pretty hard bunch of gladiators.
Yeah, very good men. I gave it my best.
Except for Vulcan.
Hey, he's not so bad. Got a nice hairdo anyway, hasn't he?
Okay, well, 5 points to you. Let's hear it for Sean from the UK.
The crowd pleased with 5, and the ref not pleased with Vulcan.
This is a warning to you that this game is played with sticks and with pad. It is not played with cheap talk and pushing.
Well, that's put the Vulcan in an ugly mood.
John, you're a fine competitor, but make sure that you do not get involved in that sort of thing. So in addition, a yellow card warning for you. No pushing, no cheap talking.
Well, maybe a little harsh on the contender, but Sean shouldn't have mixed it. Clearly the Gladiator more vulgar than Vulcan. Jane giving him a piece of her mind.
Next up in Gauntlet from Australia is Andrew. And he'll be facing the Gladiators, Sabre, Wolf, Glass, Samson, and Dynamite. And to start the Gauntlet, our international referee, Larry Thompson.
Andrew from Melbourne, Australia, owns a personal training business, stands nearly 6 foot and weighs in at over 13 stones.
Ready! Gladiators, ready! 3, 2, 1.
Andrew comes wading into the gauntlet. The American Sabre can't hold him. Oh, the Wolf is next, pushes the power pads away with the ridge, and the German Flash is next. Tries to go through Flash's legs, very unpleasant. Andrew lost his helmet in there somewhere. The referee admonishing Flash for holding. South Africa's Samson next. Samson roughing him up, slamming him about, and Dynamite giving him some stick with that ramrod. But the Russian Gladiator defused, and Andrew is through. Unofficially just outside for 20 seconds, but a great gauntlet from the Wizard of Oz. His girlfriend Annie hails her hero. Kimbo's in there too.
I think I was more nervous than you were, Andrew.
Oh, the crowd was with me. Thank you, guys.
Andrew, did he get his 10 points? What was the time?
20.63, 5 points.
Oh, 5 points. You were so close.
Yeah, well, it was fun.
Now, who's worse to face? Is it Vulcan or Wolf?
Oh, I have to say Wolf.
Yeah, you better say Wolf just to be on the safe side. Well done, Andrew. 5 points to you. It's a great start. Well done.
Thanks a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Andrew. Woo!
Andrew pleased, so's Annie, but referee Larry Thompson has an announcement.
In the last Gauntlet match, we had an undue holding foul against the Gladiator Flash. The final time was 20.6, and that holding led to the fact that the contender did not get out of the tube in under 20 seconds. I, therefore, am awarding an additional 5 points, 10 points overall for the Australian contender.
Well, that decision a crowd pleaser.
Every time we get the guy, the referee says, let go, let go. What is it, pansies here or something?
Well, it takes one to know one, Wolfie. Nice makeup. After 3 events, Sean battles his way to 10, and Andrew storms ever onwards with 30 next.